am reading. So if you go to the OpenCV page, you can actually find more information. So like I am read, what is that? If we go to the page and we go into the search box right here in the upper right hand corner, and we'll just type in I am read, you can see this comes up pretty quickly, and we just click on the first one, I am read CV, and you get all the information you could ever need. Wake up! You guys aren't sleeping. You guys are having a great time. You guys are wide awake right now. So I am read is what we're using, and we can see it tells you loads an image from a file. The function I am read
Go ahead and click on that subscribe button and welcome aboard. Also, click on the bell icon. You have to do this because YouTube is about money. They only promote content that makes them the most money. They don't care about content that's of value to you guys. So because these videos are focused on value and not on mass appeal and gimmicky kinds of things, YouTube will censor my channel. They've done it before. Right now, only 5% of my subscribers even know when I post videos. So if you're going to subscribe, you've got to click on the bell icon. Otherwise, you're not going to know when I post videos. You're going to miss out on my secret live streams. Go ahead and join my CPU squad. One moment, please. Where's my standby music? What in the hell? Buongiorno. We are live. I have determined that I'm going to resume our trading system project. No matter what, we're gonna build a wall. So decided to do a live coding session. So I am right now attempting to locate the code. Then I need to figure out where I left off and then continue from there. So scripts, tools. This is a new system that I just built. Why do I not see? Let's see. Aha, there we go.
I know you can't see anything yet. I'm just pulling up the files. So it's either finance or Python. Let's see what's in finance. There's fix engine, there's OMS. Let's see, OMS. See some stuff here. This does not appear to be what I'm looking for. So I see some of the work here. I don't see. I think this is specifically database testing. OMS, Order Management System, is an application used to facilitate electronic trading. Typical features are order entry, order modification, execution, order tracking. Let's look for our let's look for OMS client. Let's see, find dash name. ASWS. I don't use find that much. I'm probably gonna mess this up, but whatever. OMS client PY. Fail. Maybe it's pattern, then location. Dash name. OMS client. Ah. Horrible. My goodness. So it should be name and then pattern. So what did we do wrong? Looks good. Find dash name. This puts the expression at the end. Path and then expression. So isn't that what I did before? Find dash name, path, and then expression. What is it saying? I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm gonna Google it. Find dash name. I don't use find that much, so I should. It's a very powerful tool, but I don't. Why am I getting all this mumbo jumbo? Simple. Let me go to command line foo. How about that? This is a very standard command. I should have been able to find dash name, find it pretty quickly. Find all files that have nasty names. Yeah, it's pretty basic. I think it's the way I specified the path. So if I go cd, let's go cd tilde, cd dash, cd dash. Okay, that's how you go back and forth between directories. So I'm here in, I want to go back further. Let's do cd home. So I get both directories. Now we do cd dash to go back. Okay, so if I go from here and I go find dash name, then I'm seeing the pattern. So let's say star.py. Okay, so that works. So let's do OMS. Okay, now let's do find Linux find case insensitive. So there's only 2 directories with uppercase OMS. If this was grep, we'd do a dash I. So is iname, is that what we need? Iname. The key to a case-sensitive search is to use the iname option. All right, we'll do iname dash iname. No. Is it iname and then pattern? But that's what I did anyway. Type F. Let me see something out of curiosity. Locate dash I OMS. OMS star py. OMS star dot py. Locate, don't like that. OMS more. So there's our OMS. So that's the directory I'm actually looking for, but I'm curious about this searching. I'm kind of fumbling around here. Why didn't it register? See, there's an our OMS.py. So why didn't it register that? Why didn't it register that? OMS star.py. Nope. .py. Ah. Interesting. So what does dot mean to locate? Oh, it's literal. These are all literally. They're all literally .pys. Well, let's see if it's actually literal. So what if I had a file here called delete me xpy. So let's see if it's a single character or it's literally a dot. So I just created a file. Yeah, I can't do that because I'm in the home directory. I don't have permissions here to do this. So that should allow me to do it.
So that's interesting. Well, let's not do that. So we'll do touch delete me xpy. So now I have a file called delete me xpy. So let's see what happens if I do a locate on delete. Whoa, so locate looks all over the place. How do I specify a path? Is it locate dot? Nope. Locate dot. Nope. Is it because it's let's see, star? Nope. So locate in current directory only. Next, locate current directory only. So I think I did it correctly. Seems like locate's a little squirrely. Trying to get it to... That's interesting. It's very interesting. It doesn't... Wow. It doesn't seem to accept a path argument. That's really bizarre. So I see people asking online, and they're giving all kinds of sort of voodoo, hyping it and all this kind of crap. So they'll do something like, this is just something I'm gonna try myself. Not one of the actual suggestions that I saw. So apparently you can't specify a path, but you should be able to include the path in what you're looking for. So you're, instead of specifying just the file name, you specify, I know it sounds like the same thing, but it's not really. Like normally, like you'd be a grep pattern path or location, right? But here we're going to combine the path and the file name. So so actually that's kind of what I did already. I'm not sure that didn't work, but let me try something else. So what if I do this? Would be the equivalent of the current path, and then I put a slash del star. Will that work? That is interesting. So what if I tab this? Nope. Let's see, ls so even when I specify the, like I tab it, so it sees that, I hit enter, gives me no results. It's a bizarre tool. So this is the way people are suggesting to use locate. So they're saying locate, and then so just so like delete me whatever, right?
delete me X, for example, PY. And then they're saying it's going to give you everything all over the place. So then you need to sort of filter it down by grepping for the path that you're in, which is silly. So I could do a command substitution and just do pwd. So that's what that means. So that means instead of, so whatever the result of that command is becomes what I'm grepping for. So grep, looking for a pattern. What's the pattern? Pattern is the result of this command. The command is pwd, which gives you the present working directory. So this should give you every single folder wherever it sees this file, and then it's going to filter it down to just hits where the current path is included. Wow, it's interesting. Is that correct command substitution for bash? Locate. Well, let me get this to show me this result. Huh. What am I missing? Locate. What are you doing? Locate, delete. So when I did this, I get all kinds of hits all over the place. But when I do this, I get nothing. It's kind of bizarre. Dash I, that doesn't matter. Yeah, I have the exact case that it excludes the current directory. Is that what it's doing? Is that what you're doing? Excludes current directory. No. Now you got me curious here. Now, why is this not working? Why are you... Igor! Yeah. What's going on, Igor? They'll probably like it better when I get my act together. But that's the beauty of live coding. It's not this fine-tuned cut video, cut to, you know, just the highlights, you know, a little bit behind the scenes as well. You get to see the process, like how I figure things out, how I learn, how I grow, how you can learn, how you can grow. I don't need to know this right now. If I was on a deadline, I wouldn't be bothering with this, but whenever you're exploring and learning, within reason, try to pick up stuff like this. Like, you know, from this playing around, like I'm getting more information. I'm learning more about how locate works. So in the future, when I need to use locate, I can refer to what I'm learning right now, you know, rather than me just, when you're on a deadline, you got to just get it done, right? But if you have time and you're just really learning, then try to figure things out. Try to learn. Don't just dismiss it like, oh, that doesn't work. Let me use what does work. Good attitude when you're on a deadline, not so much when you're trying to learn, because again, you want to always look for opportunities where it's like, hey, here's something new I can pick up on. So as for why this isn't working, I don't know. What is the pattern here? It's so when I type in locate, like this. I'm getting even from user lib, so it's all over the place. This thing is searching everywhere. It's not just my path, it's not my user, because I'm right now in this path, home CSWS, but it's searching in user lib, which is a completely different part of the directory tree, so it's looking everywhere. But somehow, no matter what, it doesn't find that file that I just created. Okay, so let's do some basic logic here. So what happens if I just search for that pattern? So OMS works as expected. It's looking up OMS anywhere. Even OMS in Thompson comes up. It's pretty aggressive, but yet okay, let's get rid of the insensitive just to make it exact. Doesn't matter. It's just that just removes the case insensitive. It's still looking everywhere. So why doesn't it see this? You got me there. You got me. It's there. All right, let me do something crazy. Hey guys, how you doing? How you doing? Shouldn't matter. I think that makes no sense, but give it a shot. Nothing. Let's see if it'll find something in this directory. So in this directory we have OMS client py. So let's do locate OMS client py. So I'm here and it found it. So when I search for this file that's in this directory, locate found it, but it refuses to locate this. What is so special about that? It's not now I know it's not a syntax thing, it's not a location thing. I got two files in this current location using the exact same command. It finds the other file, but not this one. The one unique thing is the one that it can't file is the one that I just created. Well, that's interesting. So, just on a whim, again, I'm just doing analysis. The one thing that is unique about what it can't find is something that I just created. So that context is time. So I thought I'd look closer at time, since time is the unique context. That's the only thing unique about this, really. I mean, not literally, but that's one obvious thing about that file, is that it was just created. So I said, let me look closer at the temporal details in terms of the when, right? That's one thing that's unique, the when. The when, according to my system, is in the future. This may or may not be the problem, but this is definitely something, potentially. There may be some kind of weird behavior that we're seeing, because this doesn't seem logical at all. That there's no reason, I can't see any logical reason why it can't see a file that's there. It sees the other file, but not this one. So the fact that it's violating the laws of science. I mean, I can't create a file, you know, from next week. The system thinks it's last week currently, right? So to the system, today's date, no, that doesn't make any sense, because the file, the time on the file is based on what the system thinks the time is, so they match. That still doesn't mean that there isn't some kind of a logic issue here. Well, I guess first of all, let's update the system time. Oh, YouTube. Messing up my stream. Okay. I remember the command to update my system time. Let's see. Time. I don't remember. Let's look it up. I don't know why this stupid thing doesn't keep the time updated. I gotta fix that one at one point in time. Linux sync system time. See what this is. Hello? Calling? What's your name and what company are you calling from? Phone calls in the middle of my streams. All right, so now the time is good. Let's see. Touch test dot txt. I think I know what it is. Possibly. Possibly. And if this is what it is, I gotta make a tutorial about this. Nope. I thought it was a permissions thing. It's not a permissions thing. So I have two files that I created today, both of which do not come up in the locate search. But if I do locate, well, readme.txt and then grab it to OMS, comes up. So all I'm doing is show me any readme text file that you find on the system, and then out of that list, look for the one that has OMS somewhere. So it picks up OMS in a path, so it can find that. So I can find, it seems, anything that's here already. So if I do the same thing I just did and I do a hello world, finds it. If I do a test, nope. Let me Google this. This has got it's like a bug or something. This is so Linux locate not finding new files. I see people complaining about locate not working. Not sure what the problem is. I'm about to move on from this and then get into this another time. Locate does not find all the files that it should. Oh, there's a database. There's a database. It just came back to me. Yeah, I remember reading about this a long time ago. Update DB. So it is time related. The file, that makes sense. To search your entire system for a file could be a very resource intensive process. What is it, FBI? it's just FedEx. So you'd want to use some kind of a database like Windows does. So essentially you crawl the system and then have a database of all the files, and you can find stuff very quickly. So I'm guessing now this thing is finally going to work. There you have it. So the locate command uses this database, which is located I'm not sure if this is what the actual database is, but there is a relevant file in /etc/updatedb.conf. That sounds like a configuration file to me, but I would take a look at that if you wanted to get more information. Otherwise, just Google locate database or update locate database in Linux, and there you have it. So if you're having trouble locating files that you just created, then make sure you update your database. It's pretty much that simple. If this helped you out, you know what to do. Click on the like button, subscribe, and make sure you smash that bell. This is the Computer Programming University, where learning is fun as it should be. And the first step here is always to smile. Click subscribe, then click the bell. Click the bell because you don't want to miss out on more awesome content that I'll be posting soon right here on this channel. Welcome aboard. Buongiorno, salut, vigets, bienvenidos, hasta luego todos. I'm so excited that you've decided to join the team so we can learn together, grow together, and achieve our dreams. Let's do it. See you soon. Grazie. Learning, learning, learning. We gonna do some learning. We're gonna learn.
Subscribe, I'm telling you.
Just 1 second. I am creating a video highlight. So what we just did can be a tutorial. No, we're not doing a 10-minute countdown. Come on. Yeah, I'm just creating a video highlight, so this can be a separate video tutorial. So create highlight. End time, begin time, end time. Locate, not. Oh no, what did you do? Oh, the stream went down. Oh man, YouTube, man. YouTube, I hate you, man. I just create. Oh my goodness, why is the stream going down? YouTube is really annoying me right now. I spent my time setting these points for the video, and then the stream goes down and I lose all this stuff. I gotta do it again. Like, of all times to do it at that, I swear this website, man. Linux locate, not finding new files. Upload. Boom, done. Yeah, Igor, the stream went down in the middle of me cutting out that little piece that we just did. All right, so let's move on from this. So I figured that out. Let me clean this up and then let's start looking at the trading system stuff. So, all right. So let's remove this file that I created and this other file that I created. And I think we located what we needed. It was up in a list from earlier. Let's see, what was it called? You know what? So if I want to see all my previous commands that I've been doing, I can just do history and then grep for locate. So I can see all the locates that I just did. So what I want is perhaps OMS client. No. There's another one. Maybe when I look for OMS, let's look up OMS. Okay. More, so we can get page by page. Okay, so this is what we're looking for here. rfixlib. There's my package. All right, so we want to go to this directory and see what's what. What are you doing? Igor says YouTube must have some Google programmers, because we all know that Google programmers, they're the best. I hate when stuff like that happens, where I could have a long live stream and the stream can go down at any time. See, now it's perfect. I'm saying it's perfect, it looks perfect, it's green, but I got this buffering. I swear. But anyway, it could go down at any now it's gonna go down. Now it's gonna, oh my goodness. Now we're gonna go down again. Wow. I don't know if I should reset my router. I don't know if it's me. Is it YouTube? I got a pretty fast connection, but I can't do a live stream when it's going up and down like this. Yeah. That's gonna take me like a few minutes if I do that. Better that than it's like constantly going up and down. So I'm gonna reset the connection and hope that resolves this if it's networking related. So the stream will go down obviously when I shut down the router. So just be patient. The stream will go down for a few minutes until the router, because when I shut it down, I'm gonna let it stay off for a little bit, do a hard boot, and then the restart's gonna take at least a couple minutes. So 3-4 minutes total. I will be right back, ladies and gents. We are, what's that PMAC 1 song? PMAC 1. Let's get to P. I'm gonna roll out on the PMAC 1 just for my man Igor. PMAC 1. We're gonna do a system reboot, network reboot on the PMAC 1. PMAC, where's this thing? PMAC 1, there we go. All right. Igor, are you ready? PMAC, 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 PMAC.
I get my best flows to test on my next shows while my whiteboard is marked up with expos. Planning out all of my next moves to expose the most unlikely artists to make it out of the West Coast. Teenager with the mind of a vet.